Hello, comic book guys and gals, and welcome to Comic Mag Musings. This guy's your host, Bill Miller. And this, of course, is the lovely and lucky Mrs. Musings. She is co-hosting this because we are under the gun with the second set of 10 comic books that are back from CGC after having been graded. We both predicted the grades prior to sending them in for pressing and cleaning, which was done, by the way, by the great Jimi the Geek Aficionado. I will leave his IG handle and his YouTube channel link in the description. And we will find out who was closer in their predictions for each grade. So without further ado, let's get to grade reveals. All right, first one, young lady. We've got Hellboy, Seed of Destruction, number 3. This one is a keeper. And if I know how much I paid for these, I'll put that along with all the costs for grading, pressing, and cleaning, and then what the fair market value is to see how we did. This says Hellboy Seed of Destruction number 3, Dark Horse Comics, May of 1994. Monkey Man and O'Brien backup story by Art Adams. Mike Mignola and John Byrne's story. Mike Mignola cover and art. So for issue number 3, we both predicted a 9.8. And CGC seems pretty darn stingy on this shipment. So we'll see how close we came. There's a 9. And a 6. A 9.6. White pages, of course, because it's a new comic. And on the back, we have an advertisement for Sin City. So excited to have this one. Hellboy, Seed of Destruction number 3, 9.6. All right, next one. Oh, we've got Hellboy, Seed of Destruction, number 4. Dark Horse Comics, June of 1994. Monkey Man and O'Brien backup by Art Adams. Mike Mignola and John Byrne's story. Mike Mignola cover and art. And for number 4, it's going to sound like a broken record. We each predicted a 9.8. And I suspect those rascals at CGC didn't give us a 9.8. Let's see. We've got a 9. It's a good start. And a 9.6. Oh, what do you have to do to get a 9.8 with these guys? And on the back, we've got an advertisement for John Byrne's Babe. Not the little talking pig. White pages, of course. So Hellboy, Seed of Destruction, number 4, 9.6. All right, I'm making a note because we will find out which of us was more accurate with our grading. And if it's me, then I think she promised me a new car. All right, we've got this guy. He's immortal, he is. This is Avengers number 684, Marvel Comics, May of 2018. Hulk gains new powers and becomes Immortal Hulk. Let's see what that says. Jim Zub, Mark Waid, and Al Ewing story. Paco Medina and Joe Bennett art. Mark Brooks cover. And I predicted a 9.8. Bad on me. Mrs. Musings predicted a 9.6. I think she's playing the odds on this one. All right, survey says. Oh, 9.8. All right. 9.8. And on the back, we've got Dreadnought, a video game advertisement. So Avengers 684, 9.8, white pages. All right, next one. Oh boy. We're selling this guy. So we'll see what we get with it. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 316, Marvel Comics, June of 1989. Venom and Black Cat appearance. David, I want to say it's Michelini's story, Todd McFarlane cover and art. So ASM 316, pretty classic cover. What did we predict on this? We both predicted a 9.6. So let us see how close we are to the actual given grade. That's a good start. 9.0. Not a good end. So that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Off-white to white pages. And if you're a youngster out there, always remember you can double zap your zits. Amazing Spider-Man 316 9.0. All right, next one. Oh, that's a nice one. Very cool. One of my favorite writers, Steve Niles. This is 30 Days of Night number 1. IDW Publishing, June of 2002. Steve Niles story, Ben Templesmith art, Ashley Wood cover. And what did we predict? We both predicted a 9.6. Let us see what we got. 9.4. All right, so slight overgrading on that one. But not bad. I'll probably end up selling this guy. And on the back, we've got an advertisement for Mace Griffin Bounty Hunter, which I imagine is a video game. I know the kids like playing the video games. So 30 Days of Night number 1, 9.4, white pages. Oh, this one's an exciting one. I think we're going to keep this one. Mrs. Musings does not like this cover. Am I correct?
Correct.
All right. This is Detective Comics number 880, DC Comics, September of 2011. Scott Snyder's story, Jock, cover, and art. The definition of a cover key. And I predicted a 9.6. Mrs. Musings predicted a 9.8. So let's see who was closer to the actual CGC grade. 9.4. All right, well, I was closer, but I wish she was. Still, a beautiful example. On the back, we've got an advertisement for everyone's favorite Green Lantern movie. All right, white pages, Detective Comics 880, 9.4. All right. Oh boy, this is a good one. Let's see what we got here. Edge of Spider-Verse number 2, Marvel Comics, November of 2014. First appearance of the new Spider-Woman, Gwen Stacy. I think it's Jason. Yes, Jason Latour's story, Robbie Rodriguez cover and art. And let's see what we predicted. We both predicted a 9.8. Based on recent results, I highly suspect that we won't get one. But let's see what we got. 9.4. Oh boy. Still good, but not as good. And I will be selling this one. White pages, 9.4. And on the back, we've got Superhero September. Hasbro superhero gear at your local comic book store. So Edge of Spider-Verse number 2, 9.4. All right. The fourth and final of our Hellboy Seed of Destruction graded run. So super excited about that. Save the best of these for last. This is Hellboy Seed of Destruction number 1. Dark Horse Comics, March of 1994. First Hellboy in his own title. Origin of Monkey Man and O'Brien in backup story by Art Adams. Mike Mignola and John Byrne's story, Mike Mignola cover and art. So this is obviously the most valuable of the set, but I wanted them. I'll be keeping them all, so it doesn't really matter. But we both predicted a 9.8. And I suspect we'll get our noses smacked for that prediction in just a minute. We've got 9.4. Boy, they are grading tough. And it's tough. It is a black cover. But this guy looks sharp. You could cut cheese with how sharp that is. And believe me, I cut cheese all the time. I know what I'm talking about. White pages. So Hellboy, Seed of Destruction, number 1. A beautiful book. 9.4. Is this the last one?
No.
Oh, okay. We got 2 more. Ooh, cool. All right, let's see what we're working with here. We've got Amazing Spider-Man, number 298. Marvel Comics, March of 1988. First Todd McFarlane Spider-Man. Local guy, by the way. First appearance of Eddie Brock in cameo. Chance appearance. David Michelini's story. Todd McFarlane and Bob McLeod art. Todd McFarlane cover. And let's see what we predicted for this one. I predicted a 9.4 and Mrs. Musings predicted a 9.2. So, for several reasons, I hope it's closer to my prediction. Survey says 9.0. Oh, boo. Closer to hers. That is a bummer. Tough, black, back cover. This is a TSR. I'm guessing that's some gaming thing. But this thing looks sharp. Off-white to white pages. ASM 298 9.0. All right, and last one coming up. The ASM will sell. The Bane, I think, is a keeper. So we've got Batman Vengeance of Bane Special number 1. DC Comics, January of 1993. Origin and first appearance of Bane. Chuck Dixon story. Graham Nolan and Eduardo Barreto art. Glenn Fabry, or is it Fabry? Cover. Let's see if we go out with a bang or a whimper. So I predicted a 9.4. Mrs. Musings predicted a 9.6. And the grade is 9.2. Unfortunately, I'm closer. White pages. So Batman Vengeance of Bane #1, 9.2. And a video game, Super Nintendo video game advertisement on the back. All right, and that will do it for our first CGC unboxing in quite a while. I hope you enjoyed seeing the books, and if you did, I would encourage you to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you're alerted as soon as I release new
content.
Thumbs up and comments are always appreciated. Remember, we're taking over the world one comic book at a time.